Hello everyone, happy 2022. My name is Dan Paper Skies, and I wanted to make a more personal video talking about my year instead of like an artificial breakdown of everything that I've done, all the accomplishments and everything. Might be all over the place, but I'm gonna try and keep it as direct with the editing as I can. So let's start back in 2021. I was putting out a song every single month and it felt dope. I was improving my production, my sound design, my mixing, but by the end of the year, I felt more like a product than I did an artist. So I sat back and I made a promise to myself. From here on out, I want to make songs only when I'm creatively inspired, only when the raw inspiration hits work on music. And for about 2 months, I wasn't able to get that creativity. Fuck, this is not working. I'm not getting anything done. And it wasn't until December where that totally changed. Rushdown had set a deadline for their color-based compilation. I wasn't expecting to make a song, but 4 days before the submission deadline, I got so inspired and made the song Flow State. Flow State is named after the feeling that I had when making it. I just got into this flow of making the song and building out all these different sections that played with similar melodies and rhythm. And by the end of that song, I was like, this is exactly what I want to do moving forward. And that is what led me through the rest of 2022. The next thing that I put out was my remix of Walk Away by Eliminate. I was really inspired since the day that I heard that Walk Away track to remix it, but I never found the time to because I was so busy with the monthly drop and everything. So I got reminded of it on the way to work one day, and I worked on it at every single lunch break that I had. It was about a month and a half straight. I got that remix done. I posted the preview. Eliminate had reached out to me and was like, yo, this is cool. I might be hosting a remix competition. He did host the remix competition. I polished it up a bit, sent it back in, and got it on Disciple, which was a huge opportunity for me. And I really want to say thank you to Disciple and Eliminate for taking the chance on me with that song. I really, really appreciate it. The next thing that I put out this year was my remix of Dash Star by Nocturne. This remix felt like a celebration, and I wanted to make more dubstep. And from the second I heard Dash Star, I knew, okay, this is exactly how I want to remix it. So the same sort of pattern happened. I waited for the inspiration to hit, and it really, really fucking hit when it did. And then for 3 weeks straight, it was just work on this remix, work on this remix, work on this remix. And it was just a great summary track of all the work that I had been doing and finally being able to show it to the public of like, here's how I've improved. It was just a great, fun song to work on. Then finally, the most personal release for me at the end of the year was the remix of Turn on the Lights Again by Fred Again, Swedish House Mafia, and Future. I was in the car with my friends Sai and Salem. They played Turn on the Lights. Oh, this is fucking sick. And I was going crazy. And the remix just slapped into my head. The idea just immediately popped in and it came out exactly how I wanted to remix it. The second half, on the other hand, though, came from being very inspired by the Fred Again interview that he did on Apple Music. Everyone's seen that viral clip where Fred is like... But if you've seen the whole thing, you know how personal he gets. He has been writing music that he feels he shouldn't be the one to write. And that resonated so hard with me because this album project thing that I'm working on is exactly that. Am I the one that deserves to write this? Am I the one that has been through the experiences? Am I telling my story in the right way? I was like, yes, I need to include that clip itself into the remix. And I want to make this a more personal, emotional side of my music. So all those songs are out. They're all done. And it feels great. But the main thing I've been training myself not to focus on is the stats. Like, sure, every once in a while, if the track hits a certain milestone, I'm happy to post about it on social media, but the way that has been affecting me mentally is so different than it was in 2021. Like, music is just fun again. It's just really fun to sit down and make tunes and not worry about what people think, and to just know that I made something that I'm proud of, that I'm going to enjoy, and I can go crazy to it in my room and not have to worry about anybody judging me. So the album project. It is not actually an album. What it really is just an audio-visual project that I've been working on really intensively for the last 3 years, and I want it to be the Paper Skies package. There is so much writing in there that is based off personal experience that I feel like not a lot of people are gonna catch or care about, but none of that matters to me. It's like all I care about is making the project that I've been wanting to make since I first started making music, and I'm so close to getting it done. This deadline's been moved so many times, but I figure if I want this project to be real and genuine, I need to stand by my words, and I can't rush this at all. There's so many other tracks that I've worked on that are not intended for the album. I probably have like a couple EPs worth of music, and I've just chosen not to share it because I want it to be 100% complete and 100% dope sounding if I'm gonna drop it. Do people actually care about any of this stuff? Probably not, but I do, and I wanted to share it with you so that we can get to know each other maybe a little bit more. So thank you very, very much for supporting me this year. Thank you for supporting my new plugin company, Zinth Audio, with my buddy Mark, SpeechRes. We've been doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. You can check out a post that I will link somewhere. I will show it there. You can pause if you want and read it. And that is what I've been doing with my year. I've been focusing on school, graphic design. That is what I do as a student. I've been focusing on this plugin company. I've been focusing on being more authentic, being real to myself. I've been focusing on putting out some cool remixes because I enjoy them. And I've been focusing on this project. The message that I want to convey with this project is, what does it mean to be an artist? I love you guys. Thank you.